What's up, everybody? How y'all doing out there? Um, I just feel the Most High right now. I just feel the Spirit within my heart to encourage you, to encourage anybody else right now to accept the challenge. It's been tough. A lot of things been going on. This whole pandemic been going on and everything. And I'm not really so familiar with the whole camera thing, but I'm about to start getting more familiar because this is the challenge that I have also accepted too. I'm not so used to being in front of camera, but I do know how to speak. But at the same time, with my words, and I don't have what to say, then the Spirit to give it to me. Accept the challenge. Accept the challenge in your life. When things are getting tough, there may be something right now where you're saying, nah, I don't want to do that. I don't want to do that. I want to do what's comfortable. Like ultimately, we want to do what's comfortable as believers. We want to settle. We want to sit. If it's too much worship, I don't want to go. I don't want to go too deep. If it's too much praise, I don't really want to give them this much because I feel like it don't take all that to give them praise, to give them honor. I don't feel like it takes all that to reach him. I don't feel like it takes all that to hear from him. I don't think it takes all that for him to speak to me. You know? So accepting the challenge in our life, we have to accept the challenge. A challenge is a challenge. It's something that you're most likely not going to want to do in the beginning to your flesh. But it says that the flesh is weak and the spirit is willing. So accept the challenge. I'm accepting it right now by giving you this message. I am not used to this, but I'm going to get used to it because it's his challenge, not mine. And accepting the challenge, giving the word out to you, I have to also accept the message, and I do. And because I do, I care about you all, and I care about the people that are out there that are struggling, that's going through in this pandemic. Yes, it's tough right now, but don't allow what the system and what the elite is doing right now to stop you from still doing the work that the Most High told you to do. Put the mask on if you have to, and still go out there and compel people to come to him. Just be aware. Just be aware of the different laws of the land. So I'm encouraging you right now because there's things that the Most High is getting ready to do for your life. And the Most High is saying, I need you to obey me. I need you to accept the challenge and that I'm bringing forth to you. I keep bringing this thing to you and you keep saying, nah. And you keep asking, oh, Father, help me. Help me to get to this place. Help me to get to that place. I just want to be pleasing to you. Or I just want to do your will, right? And then whenever he presents this thing that he wants you to accept, you keep saying, nah, I want you to go. I want you to go there. And just as much stuff in my life, the Most High has been bringing to me. And I was like, nah, that ain't what he got for me. Why? Because I'm thinking it's supposed to go A, B, C, D, E, F, G. But the Most High may go from A to all the way on down to Z, then skip over to Q. His ways are not our ways and his thoughts are not our thoughts. So accept the challenge. Yes, you have spiritual gifts, even in the ones operating in spiritual gifts. We have them, but gifts and callings come without repentance. That means without even turning away and being obedient. You can have a gift and a calling. You could be obedient to him, right? You could be using your gift, but not be obedient to him is what I'm trying to say. So for those out there who have challenges, that is something the Most High is telling you to accept. For a fact, the Most High is telling you to do this thing. The Most High is compelling you to do the very thing that you keep saying, it's right there. It's even on your heart. And every time it's presented, you keep pushing it away. That's the thing that he wants you to accept. Accept it. It's not easy. It's going to come with tears. Why? Because we fear the unknown. We can't see what is coming. Not all of us, but there are some who, even when they don't know, they still obey. And he's given us the spirit to obey. He has called us to obedience. So since he's calling us to obedience, we have to accept that challenge. We have to do this specific thing. There was a lot of things in my life where I was like, nah, I ain't supposed to be doing that. And then when I started doing it, I was like, man, this is not really so bad. This turned out to be a more of a blessing for me. He had a door that he wanted to open for me than when I thought he was going to close. Because this was something that was out of the ordinary to me. It was strange to me. But those things that we say he works in mysterious ways. Something that's mysterious is strange. Something that we don't really get. Something we don't know, it has question marks to it. And all he's asking is for you to come. So obey him. Obey him today. Obey him today. Don't disobey him. I'm telling you, sleepless nights. Curses come when we don't obey him. Constantly it says, shall we continue in sin, that grace abound, right? It said, no, he forbids. The Most High forbids. So since that is the word, we don't want to have a word, knowing the word, being able to tell everybody this word, right? And disobey it. Don't disobey. Don't disobey the word. Don't disobey him. And there's some things in my life that I even confess to you right now that I had to do. I've been not doing, but ever since I started to do it, things started to happen in my life. And I also had to give. If he's compelling you to give something that you keep saying, nah, I don't want to give this because I'm going to lose this. What if I lose this? Well, it says, give. When we give, you give and it'll come back to you in good measure. So pressing down, shaking together, and running over, shall men give into your bosom. And we don't just give to get, but the blessing is in the giving and not the receiving. So he could open up doors just because you gave, and you also did it because you were obedient. And in the obedience, there's still a sacrifice. But because you obeyed, the Most High is going to bless you for that. Don't do away with those blessings that the Most High has in store for you. All he's waiting is for you to accept it. Accept that thing. It might be, he wants you to write a book. Accept that. He wants you to speak publicly. Accept that. He wants you to fill that application. Accept that. There's things in my life my family know. My people know. There's certain things where I'm like, nah, I don't think I need to do all the stuff like that. When it came to traveling in my life, I'm like, I'm scared. I don't know if I could do that. Accept it. Accept it. Accept it today. Accept it.